Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors.
And we are underway from Atlanta.
Tavon Austin now from the end zone.
Tavon Austin on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Young gun. Stop.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. This defense for the Buccaneers, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. Carry, it's Hill, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Chris Jones that time coming in with a tackle behind the line.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw is Stafford. Eluding the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. J.J. Watt, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
2 plays so far, one can't pass attempt, and both the quarterbacks.
Probably not able to do that. Looking for a play coming up on 3rd.
Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
And the catch made by Johnson. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
Now Austin. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation. But instead, they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost and then a little bit more.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. First down. Here's Burrow. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
11 MT, take.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And this one caught by Travis Kelce.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
Here we go.
On second down, Swift.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
We're scoreless after 1. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
11 mighty. 11 stop.
A pitch out to Swift here.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They'll try and run here with Swift.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Here's Swift.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Swift.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11 MT.
They'll run with Swift.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Here we go.
They'll try it now with Swift.
And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. From the end zone, Stafford. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. From his own goal line, Stafford.
He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam.
And they work this out past the 25. 23 yards the pickup there.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him.
There he goes, right side. The 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he... Gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They go play action with Burrow. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Here we go.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
11 empty.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Buying time to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And it's fielded at the 34. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they can very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. On 1st down, Stafford here. He'll get that complete to Albert O. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
To the air again, Stafford. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 19. From the red zone now, Stafford rolling to his left. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Devontae Parker as the first half is winding down. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
It'll buy some time right.
That is caught by Mims.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
They'll go with Hill here on first down. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. Again, they run with Hill. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Chris Jones with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here's Austin. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return.
And it will be Falcon football.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Here he goes.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the side.
This is intercepted.
Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the Bucs will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run straight ahead with Hill.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down in the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy that just carried the ball, he's going back to his offensive line. Great job. Keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Play action. Stafford.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. That's taken at around the 40. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe
trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman.
And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Again on the ground here with Hill. And he'll go down at the 28. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Hill.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. Now a 10th carry for Hill. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it. But what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Hill will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
And all the way down to the 26. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
On the option to give to Swift here.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown.
So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him at the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Well, this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford.
Open man downfield is Johnson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Falcons are right back in this football game.
Two-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Once again, it's Swift.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
57 yards rushing for him now to this point.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Hill going to run left. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last second, oh no, I better get down, and he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
Flush to his right.
Got a man. It's Mims.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want to.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1 that was denied. Was a try.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Justice Hill hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay, and it was their defense that really paved the way.